Okay, hello everyone. This is Grumdog here. I'm joined by Oso. And we got
How's it going,
Coffee
dog?
coming. Um, 1 second here. Alright, so this is Metroid Dread, any percent, no major glitches tournament. This is the second round. This is so we have Fortify and Shannon. And gonna be getting started fairly soon here. So in this category, it's basically go as fast as you can without breaking the game too much. Any percent, no major glitches, but we're going to have a few minor glitches. And mostly just very fast movement in this category. It looks like we're about to get started here. And we are off. And it's a load screen and we are neck and neck.
Would be a shame if there was already an advantage on the load screen.
Oh, perfect sync there, and we're off. So you see almost immediately here, a bunch of movement tech. You see Shannon just sliding off the ledge there. It's all sorts of things like that. So Samus has a melee and a slide in this game, and they're used very often, just combining them with ledges and stuff to make Samus go faster. Fortify missiling that bug, Shannon opting to melee.
Yeah, let's see how the target climb goes, because I know there are multiple options that you can do here. So Fortify doing very well.
Yeah, very clean movement there.
So this is our first glitch. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the first minor glitch I would say. So this kind of skips like about a minute or two, but we're skipping the first Emmy actually by doing that. Now Fortify's up to the second one. This one's a little trickier. You got to get an angle. He's got it very nice. But Shannon setting up the angle there. That's kind of interesting. Runners seem to have a different way of approaching this blob just to get that angle they need.
Yep. Yeah, the second one is a little tougher because you need to have the right angle and the right timing, all while doing a jump. So, and now we're off to Corpius.
Everyone's favorite scorpion dog.
Invisible scorpion dog.
Yeah, here they just want to get as many shots in as possible without missing too much. Oh,
Yeah.
Fortify gets a clean kill there.
And since both runners are running in rookie mode, that means they get twice as many missiles as they would normally, which can come in handy.
And we got 2 Corpius down. So now they have the cloak. You just saw Fortify slide through that cloak door, which you can't normally do, but if you slide and cloak at the same time, you can actually pull that off a bit faster than just walking with the cloak.
Yeah. So it does look like Fortify is got about a 25-second head start.
Yeah, oh, Shannon a bit too hasty there, so that's an example of how you can be too fast with that as well.
Shannon talking to Adam for a second time. I believe that we'll probably only see them talk to Adam 4 times this run.
Adam?
So.
Who's that? Never met him.
Never met him. The giant floating marble. Fortify is quickly heading over to the next skip, which is water skip.
Oh, he gets a second try.
Second try, very nice. Yeah. The reason that he cloaks is that it gives you a few more frames in order to do the jump off of the diagonal.
So now you see fortifying the Emmy area, but we haven't actually activated the Emmy because of those minor glitches, the pseudo ways. We kind of skipped activating the Emmy, so it's pretty safe through here. Just nice, clean movement.
Yep. See how Shannon does with weather skip.
Yeah, it's very tricky. You basically want to just... Or Shannon falls down, but that's okay. So there's a backup way down here. You just have to raise the water level.
Yeah.
Or lower the water, rather. And then... Yeah, that is one cool environmental interaction in this game. Changing water levels, you have wind, a couple of things like that.
Yeah. And it does make leaving early screw attack a little bit easier with the water level dropped.
Oh, true.
Shannon does get the water station wall, no problem, which is good. So now they're going to be heading over to get Charge Beam while Fortify is quickly making his way through Arteria once again.
Yeah, so Charge Beam makes that climb the second way through like extra nice, because if you hold a charge, you can just like run through the enemies.
Yep. So we got Corpheus' wife making an appearance.
On the background. What did you do to my husband? Yeah, we only have to fight Corpheus once, thankfully, even though it's still there. Yes. Both runners opting to grab this E-Tank.
Don't blame him one bit for that, even though it's about 8 seconds.
Uploading data.
Alright, so we got Adam number 3 for Fortify. Now we're gonna go take out... we're gonna spawn White Emmy, and then we're gonna go take him out immediately.
Yeah.
So this is
another little trick.
Yeah, so this is Magus Skip, where we have to do a very similar wall climb. So it gets a second try.
Pretty nice. And yeah, that's why he ran outside the door then and back in. You might think, oh, why did you do that? It's just to spawn the Emmy.
Yep. Because you can soft lock yourself if you don't do it properly.
Alright, now we're going to take on the Emmy. Movement looks good there.
Didn't do the plant, but very nice jump.
Yeah, it's always a scary thing to go for, especially in a race. It's like, is it going to break in time, or isn't it? But that jump is just a nice... I mean, the jump itself is kind of scary sometimes as well, but very clean there.
Shannon does get Magus Skip first try.
Ooh, very nice. Actually would have gained a little bit of time on Fortify there.
Yeah.
Fortify was quite a good lead so far.
Having a little bit of sticky fingers from Samus there. Alright, so 832 for Fortify getting... what is it? Spider hands? I don't remember what it's called. Spider magnet.
Spider magnet. Yeah. So now we can grab those magnets and wall jump up them as well. Oh, Fortify nails the missile skip. Now we've got Shannon taking on the Emmy. Ooh, also getting a bit close.
That was close, yeah.
Off. Yeah. So this is actually not too big a deal because just killing the Emmy down here means that you'll start a bit closer to the left, I suppose.
Yeah.
What if I go for a tough damage boost here?
Ooh.
Ooh, still gets up. Nice recovery there.
Yeah, so they're going to be out of position, so he's going to have to manipulate the flea. Alright, so Shannon...
Nice.
Yeah. Shannon's about a little over a minute behind Fortify right now, but if he can do the Arteria escape a little bit cleaner, then he'll make up a lot of time.
Yeah, there is a safe around there if you just grab the magnet and go on the top. I suppose in some cases that would be faster if the damage boost goes wrong.
Yeah.
I'll see what Shannon decides to do.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to go, even if it's a little bit slower, you want to go for the more consistent route.
Yep, Shannon takes the magnet that we'll get over there nice and clean. Not taking any chances there.
And Fortify is going to talk to Adam for the last time this run, presumably.
Oh, nice chat, Adam.
Yep. Thanks for letting us know that fire is hot.
What? Yeah, still not really helping us deal with it, just saying it anyway.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so there is a deboost that Fortify can do. Let's see if he goes for it. Oh, very nice.
Oh, very clean, yeah, that's... a couple of different ways to do that. That was one of the fastest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, going for the heater broom. This is kind of scary. He's just got a clean movement through here. His health is dropping. Gets a nice health drop from the bat. Clean jumps there and he's through.
Wow.
Didn't even need 2 E-tanks.
Yep, very nice. Okay, Shannon's done talking to Adam as well. Good green Emmy spawn for Fortify.
Yeah. Yeah, that Emmy zone's always one to look out for. Sometimes it can be in the door that you have to go through. Mm-hmm. And can be some tricky movement if you have to jump over it.
See if Shannon has the... I think he was trying to set up a D-boost, but didn't quite get it.
Yeah, it's kind of tough. You have to just have very fast inputs setting up the enemies there.
Yeah.
Nice pseudo wave there by Fortify.
A little bit of flexing. Let's see if Shannon goes for the heated run. Looks like it. Had some trouble with the bomb block, but did get a nice health pickup. So yeah, very clean
movement as well. Yeah.
Also favorable Emmy spawn. Alright, and now Fortify is heading to the first great equalizer of this run.
Oh yeah, the Adam skip, the Great Wall of Adam, Mount Adam.
Mount Adam.
So this is a very precise series of wall jumps. and this kind of bypasses visiting Adam down below, or to the left more likely, but you don't have to go the bottom route if you can get up this wall. And oh, very nice.
Yeah, so third
it's relatively quick. Yeah, that's so hard. Getting it like third or fourth try is quite good.
Yeah. Yeah, so the trick overall saves about 2.5 minutes in the run, and it's not having to talk to Adam, and also just not having to go through the rest of Cataris. Oh, very nice pseudo.
Pseudo, yeah. You know, Samus doesn't even need to look at the buttons to shoot them.
Yep. Get up there, Shannon. Okay.
Nice, yeah, you don't want to miss that cycle, otherwise the magnet takes a while to come back down, or it feels like forever.
I'm gonna see a handshake from these two runners very soon. Oh no!
Oh, no.
Fortify got a little ahead of himself.
He tries to melee over it. That's kind of tight. He was going for that time save.
Yeah,
though.
very tight.
You love to see the strats, but that's not too big a time loss. He just respawns in that room as well.
Ah, shame. It looked like he got it. There we go. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Very nice from both runners.
Yeah, it's a relief.
Good job. And a handshake at the same time.
Yeah, we got Fortify doing the reverse Adam skip.
Alright, both runners obviously are going to be sighing in relief. Because now they can just focus on movement and not any big skips for a while. Alright, draining the tomato soup.
Yeah. No, I was wondering why my soup was empty this morning. Samus drained it.
Soup and a sandwich. Alright, well, besides that unfortunate Emmy encounter, Fortify's doing very well.
Yeah, off to Dairon already.
Yep. But we still have plenty of game left, and there's plenty of opportunity for Shannon to come back. Oh no! Commenter's curse right there.
Yeah, that's one cool thing about Spider Magnet as well that we get at the Emmy. Kind of overlooked, but it's nice to be able to like bring down, like hang on to the magnet and bring platforms down. It's some more cool environmental interaction.
Yeah, it's a unique, very well done mechanic that they implemented. It's just a shame that it's only used a couple of times in the run now. We've kind of skipped a lot of it.
Yeah, oh, nice slope jump there. Fortify.
Yeah.
Yeah, this area of Dairon, it's there's nothing like too crazy here, but it really rewards like clean movement. Once you Fortify, like often like ledge hopping, like when he jumps up and grabs a ledge, he doesn't climb it, he just taps the jump button again. It's the fastest way to climb up. Or very clean, gets past that bat. That bat has ended some of my runs in Dread mode.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mindsover says Shannon has made up some good time back already. That's exactly right. Yes. So Shannon is keeping it close.
Yeah, by not having any enemy encounter there. Save quite a bit of time. Those clean rooms.
All right, wide beam at 1825 for Fortify. Let's see how Shannon answers.
Oh, Shannon gets that slow jump without cloaking. Actually, haven't seen that.
Yeah, that's a very brave and
slightly faster.
Well done.
Oh,
yeah,
sure.
Yeah, it should be faster.
That's nice.
Ooh.
Not bad. Thankfully he doesn't fall down, that was a nice save.
Yeah. Gonna say hi to the yellow Emmy and then book it back to Caterers.
Yeah, that's one of the few Emmy areas where the Emmy is predictable and thankfully not in your way. There's a little cutscene there that we skip. Well, now Shannon gets the the wide beam.
Looks like around 1939 for Shannon, so Fortify's still about a minute ahead. Minute and some change.
That was a clean room there from Shannon. Might have made a slight bit of time up not having to deal with the bat.
Yeah. Looks like all the Pedros are cooperating for both runners. Pedros are, of course, the wide beam blocks that any deviation from straight level shots, charge beam shots, and they refuse to move.
Yeah, it's like a gift and a curse with this game with the analog stick. You can aim like very precisely and pull off some really great stuff, but you got to be careful sometimes you don't move the stick when you want to shoot something straight on.
Yep.
Fortify going for the reasonable professor strat there.
Reasonable professor.
Now we have Morph Ball 21 minutes into the game. Later than most Metroids. But, you know, we start off with the slide ability, so we don't really need it as early. Fortify gets the missile skip first try.
Yeah, especially in rookie mode. There are a lot of missile packs that are just right there that these runners are going to opt to skip. Oh, even the Missile Plus tank.
Even the 10, yeah, interesting.
So, ideally you want to have 50 missiles by the time that you reach Raven Peak. And every pickup that you do is an extra 4 seconds on your time.
Yeah, and there's a couple more 10 packs later on the way that you can still up to grab.
Yep. Morph Ball at 2240 for Shannon.
Yeah, nice clean enemy kill there.
Alright,
Fortify's keeping that E-Tank part, because it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, well, worst item to pick up, by far. So we have our first deviation, so Shannon does pick up the Missile Plus tank.
Also gets the hardest jump in the game first try, that single tile jump to get in there.
Yeah. very good.
escape there.
Yeah, very good gauntlet for Fortify.
Yeah, sometimes when Samus shoves her beam into things, it restores the light, restores the power, but sometimes it blows the whole place up.
It's just a crapshoot.
Oh, Shannon nails the E-Tank park skip.
Yep, and that was a very nice pseudo screw in order to pick that slug, rather than having to shoot it. Alright, now he's going to start the gauntlet as well.
Yeah, there's all sorts of things like that, like the quick charge shots and all that, that kind of end up saving you the most time in sections like this. That is just pure movement. You want to be shooting things as fast as possible, not slowing down.
Yeah. Oh.
Fortify taking some damage there just to get through those. What are they called? Dwaynes?
Takes a bath. I'm not sure what they're called, but takes a bath of the tomato soup. Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Is that what?
Yeah, because they're nuts.
Yeah.
Got Fortify coming into the next boss fight. Let's see how Craig's doing today.
Looks like he's a little hung up.
Oh, super quick. All Fortify going for the wall jumps.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So it saves quite a bit of time not having to shoot the belly or rely on RNG in the second phase there.
Yep.
Now he just wants to get as many missiles in as possible without falling off this map. Nice dodge there. Pretty clean fight.
Yep. Fortify getting diffusion beam at 20, well, before 27 minutes.
Fortify's out of here while Shannon's making his way to Kraid now. So yeah, these rooms are all heated rooms as well. That's why we just get Varia suit before we come through here.
Yeah.
What about Kraid though? Kraid doesn't have a Varia suit.
Yeah, and he was protecting Varia suit in Super Metroid. He must like the bath. It's like a sauna room. So Shannon is going for the shoot the belly, which is slower, but it's you don't have to rely on that. It's a very tight timing. Yeah.
And sometimes you can get missile drops while doing that from the bottom as well. So Shannon with plenty of missiles.
Oof, nearly got hit by that fingernail. Very nice crate fight from Shannon.
Nice. Fortify gets over the lava room safely as well, the early grapple. So it looks like he will be doing the early space route. I don't think any of these runners will be doing the short boost route. If you were doing short boost, you would just go left there and you wouldn't go to grapple just yet.
Yeah. So Shannon's still losing a little bit of time. It's about 2 minutes behind now.
Fortify gets the grapple beam. Nice kind of progression item, but also like a fun movement item. You can see him swing in there, and it can be just a faster way to climb up.
Definitely one of the best iterations of grapple beam so far in this franchise. The free aim that was introduced in Samus Returns, like really.
Yeah, combined with the grapple is just so good.
Yeah, that and you don't have to hit select 4 times just to reach it.
I've been doing it wrong then. Ooh, nice clean jump there from Shannon. That's a kind of, it's not too tight, but it's a very scary jump because if you fall down in that lava, you're not getting back out.
Yep. So, bit of a high five from both runners.
Yep, the elevator only takes one Samus at a time.
Adam with his poker face.
A very nice Adam skip there from Fortify, running through the Adam room.
Oh, unfortunate yellow spawn. Does make it through though, even without the slide.
Oh, very nice, yeah. That enemy can be kind of scary. If your movement's not super clean on the way in, then it might be too late to cloak, or you might have to do something even worse. But Fortify positioned himself well to cloak there. Fortify restoring the power there and gets his bombs.
So Fortify's gonna head over to Nubia, not Nubia, Berenia. Gonna get a little wet.
Nubia eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah, it always seems to be raining in Berenia.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Ooh, very nice coyote from Shannon.
Yeah, super slick fall there. Avoids having to grab the ledge.
Shannon getting a more favorable enemy spawn, so it doesn't have to deal with the cloak.
We're getting a little bit of time there, just not having to go in the slow cloak motion.
CDR is like Seattle, it's always raining. But it's just Berenia. And I guess Nubia is also raining.
It's been raining for 1 straight year, ever since the game launched.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
But how can it rain underground? That's what I want to know. Alright, Shannon gets bombs. Looks like he made up a bit of time.
Fortify cloaking there just to avoid that laser enemy, which kind of bonks you back a bit.
Avoiding the pool of shame.
Is that the pool of shame?
It's something internally we call it the pool of shame, just in case you don't do the coyote jump.
Oh, right. Ooh,
Going for backdoor flash.
Yeah. Some kind of tricky bomb jumps here. You gotta get a nice rhythm.
Yeah.
Sort of rock back and forth.
This isn't optional because it only saves about 8 or 9 seconds. And it can quickly cascade if you don't get it first couple tries. And it does get the... Unfortunately, the shutter did close behind him, so he's going to have to wait 3 seconds. So another opportunity for Shannon to pick up some time.
Yeah, that's one example where if Shannon just goes down the bottom route, he might save some time.
Yeah.
But so we got to go for these things.
Yeah, if he gets it first try, he might be with it.
Exactly. It's always a choice you have in races, like, oh, do I want to go for this? I might get it first try, but then I might be here for a while. You just gotta have confidence.
Well, Fortify not going for the pseudos.
So he's setting up a water bomb jump here.
Yeah.
Very nice. But that's another like minor glitch that's in this category that I'm not really sure how it works, but if you bomb jump, if you bomb yourself and then unmorph and then do it again underwater, you have the normal height.
So Dakota asks, as I don't watch too much Dread, what is the average time for these races at the any % no major glitches? So technically there's 2 routes, and so we kind of parse it into 2 different times, even though it's the same category. So there's the early space route, which is what these runners are doing, and the average time is in, I would say, the 120s, probably like 120, 122.
Yeah.
And then you have the short boost route, which we're not seeing here, and that's significantly faster and are done by the more elite runners. So they're in the like 113, 115 range. Yeah. So Shannon did opt to go for the more traditional route without the backdoor flash. So I believe that's going to save him some time over Fortify.
Oh, Shannon doing the pseudo wave shots. So this is like a little pause buffer. You just have to get the angle right and you can hit that block down below. Oh, nice, gets the first one. You've got Fortify taking on this enemy as well. Just gotta be careful with his aim here. Looks nice. Shannon missing a couple of pseudo waves.
Yeah.
This one's kind of tricky. Yeah, this is another choice you have, I suppose. This strat is faster if you can get the shots really quickly.
Yeah. So the pause their pause buffering was a little slow, but overall I think it probably saved them a second or two. Especially because it that method does put you in a area to leave the room without having to do the underwater bomb jump.
Yeah, so that's kind of like a preference thing as well. Some people might prefer to do the pseudos, or some people might be comfortable with the water bomb jump. And there's not too much difference in both strats.
Yeah. Nice speed keep from
there.
Yeah. All right. So Fortify does grab the third E tank, and is going to quickly make his way over to Exposition Parrot.
It's alright, we're going to be doing the exposition skip.
What, you don't want to see a 15-minute long cutscene?
I mean, I do like the cutscenes of this game. We are skipping a lot of them, but they're great.
Yeah.
But, you know, quite slow as well.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the cutscenes are great, but like I kind of miss some of the subtext that you got from some of the earlier games.
Yeah, this game kind of has a bit of that as well. There's like a bit of storytelling in like the background as you run past the rooms.
Yeah.
Fortify setting up a Sparky.
Let me get it. Oh, very
nice.
Very close. Very nice. Oh no,
That's a bit short.
Doesn't finish it off. Alright, so for those of you who run Metroid casually, you may remember this as being one of the harder mini-bosses in the game.
And it's down.
Yeah. Well, what you may not have realized is that you can actually Shine Spark in that room. It's a little difficult because the camera actually pans out as you're charging the Shine Spark. But once you get the timing, it's actually very easy. And the thing about Shine Sparks is that it doesn't actually do a fixed number of damage. It's actually a percent based. So Shine Spark will either deal 0 damage, 50% of whatever it hits in damage, or 100%. So, for instance, those Chozo robots. Oh, it doesn't look like Shane's gonna get that speed keep. They're only gonna they take 50%, so they're gonna take 2 Shine Sparks in order to kill.
Yeah, and you might notice Shannon went into Morph Ball there to spark. The reason that's quicker there is because there's a little cutscene of Samus sparking up, which also kind of looks nice, but it's about 1 or 2 seconds slower.
Yeah.
Great movement here from Fortify, mixing together the flash shifts and the speed booster. The movement in this game is just so good. I love areas like this.
Yeah. So not only did Mercury Steam come up with the best feeling speed booster in Metroid, but they also came up with a fantastic new movement ability called the Flash Shift.
Yeah, that quite often is faster than speed booster.
Yeah,
kind of depends. There's a bit of mixing up you can do with them.
Yeah, I believe it's 5 flash shifts are faster, and then after the 6th one, it's better to use speed boost. So Shannon is opting not to attempt the speed keep, which is perfectly fine.
Yeah, that speed keep is like super cool and swag, but it saves like 1 or 2 seconds, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and very easy to mess up, so. Very nice from Shannon.
Oh, nice. Fortify getting the speed keep through the tunnel as well.
Yep. Looks like he's going for the 2nd speed keep as well. Very nice.
Very clean, yeah. Through the tunnel under that laser enemy, which will get you if you're not fast enough. So that's a good strat there.
Technically, that is not the fastest way out of there, but if you're not comfortable doing the flash shift through the enemy laser beam, then
it's almost frame perfect, that flash shift, isn't it?
Yeah. So, a very quick Burnia 2 from Fortify.
Yeah, it was a great climb. And yeah, he just skipped a boss fight as well with that pseudo wave.
Yeah. So, underwater Spore Spawn is no more.
Yeah, there is an all bosses category for this game as well. If you do want to see it, if you want to peek in there. Fortify super quick on that slope. That was going to be charging its bug to start off this fight.
Unfortunate hit there for the Gold Chozo robot. Yeah, I kind of figured he would have to go for that.
His health was getting a bit dicey there, so okay, nice, he gets out of there clean. Yeah, those counters just really have a lot of knockback. It can take you by surprise sometimes.
So the reason why he tried to jump there was during that counter where they're kind of stunned, they actually take 50% less damage. So it's actually better to do the counter, get the pickups, and then continue the fight as normal.
Yeah, that's a bit of a trend in some of the boss fights in this game as well. Like Crave, for example, you might see, oh, why didn't they do the cutscene counter? Because that, as I also said, that does half damage as well, so you want to just do regular damage instead.
Yeah. So Fortify picks up, as Satora called it, cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
Shannon does get the speed in the hole, but didn't keep it all the way. Let's see if he gets the second speed keep. Oh, unfortunate. So what Shannon is doing is a 360 pseudo. So what they're trying to do is they put a charge beam in, they slide into the wall, and then they quickly spin 360 degrees in order to hit the bomb block that's on the other side. And it looks like Shannon's having a little bit of trouble with this.
Yeah, it's like Samus is trying to like twist the beam and get through that wall and blow up that block.
Yeah.
Quite a rhythm to it. Can be a bit finicky though.
No, don't hit the... Oh no. So I got a refill health refill. It's a little unfortunate that it's just positioned right there.
Yeah. I mean, they will have slightly more health for the robo at least. There's a positive. Yeah. Fortify making his way through a loon now, grabbing the plasma beam.
Yep.
Which conveniently opens the plasma door that's right there. Otherwise we'd be stuck in this room.
Oh, going for the speed keep. Does it get it?
Oh,
ooh, looking good. Shannon also getting the...
oh, very nice.
The pseudo, so very nice.
And Fortify keeps it the whole duration, so you can just spark that door.
So Shannon does opt to not shoot the Steves, and then nearly fell.
Luckily, that was a nice clutch recovery, just grabbing that ledge.
So quick thinking of using flash shift to.
Fortify decimating that Chozo warrior.
Yeah, very nicely done.
Been waiting there for Samus the whole game, but Samus was ready to do it as well.
Yeah, because it's not loyal to Ravenbeak, is it? Just gonna...
Yeah, a lot of stuff went down in Elune. You see in the background there's like crumbling structures and stuff. I think some kind of Chozo argument broke out there.
Yeah. Shannon does get a very nice diagonal right up. Let's see how the golden robot does. So you can see, yeah, Shannon is just bonking into the Chozo robot before its attack. So you take less damage overall. Ooh, just barely made it.
Yeah, maybe the health refill did help after all.
Yeah. Fortunately, did not get any help from the robot.
Yeah, no health drops. That's kind of unlucky.
Yeah. They should be okay because there's a whole bunch of health pickups right here.
Ooh.
Down to 1 health. Okay.
Right, yeah, very wise choice to farm there.
Oh, it was 41. Okay, sorry. Our resolution's not perfect. Ooh, Fortify getting caught by the blue whammy.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oof. Yeah, these rooms are quite treacherous. You want to come in here with a lot of speed, but it's also... Oh, it looks like he gets a good enemy pattern this time.
Yeah.
See another water bomb jump here to get up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's intended that you go and get spin jump so that you can make it across, but
yeah,
we don't have time for that anymore. No. It does get a favorable blue Emmy spawn second round, which is good. And yeah, we can now use speed boost in order to break the central core shell, for lack of a better term. And yeah, Fortify now getting the blue Emmy into position, and he's just going to take it down like he did the yellow Emmy.
He's getting some payback here for that bad pattern earlier.
Yep.
Very nice, smooth kill there.
Mm-hmm. So I know Fortify has been practicing this, but he is coming up to the 2nd grade equalizer, which is early space jump pseudo. There is a backup method if it's not working out, but yeah. Well, I guess we'll just have to see.
It's one of those things that sometimes you can kind of get stuck on, a bit like Adam Skip, I suppose, if you take too many attempts and start to get frustrated with it.
Yeah.
It's just a very precise angle.
It's a very precise angle. Also, it does have a timing aspect to it, though not as precise as Adam Skip was. And then also, you need to bear in mind that you're hitting an enemy, and the enemy can die if you take too many attempts on it. So you have the option to try to reset it if you know that it's taken a few too many hits. But if you don't reset it, then you have to. It takes a lot longer for it to respawn. So let's see how Shannon does with Chozo Warrior. So far looking good. There is no weave from Shannon. Alright, and here's Fortify's attempt at early space jump. Third try, not bad.
Not too bad, yeah. Probably like still be slightly faster than going the other way.
Yeah. So the other way, kind of similar to Adam Skip, where it's just very precise timing and movement, where you have to do 3 ceiling bomb jumps in sequence. And
yes,
if you miss one, then, yeah, if you miss one, then you have to restart, which was one of my
kind of more risky in a way because of that.
Yeah, it's one. It's very frustrating to learn, and I was very glad to to just drop it as soon as Space Pseudo was discovered.
Yeah, which was very shortly after we discovered the first method.
Yeah. Oh, Shannon getting the hardest skip in the game, which is the cutscene skip.
Oh, nice. Saved about 30 seconds.
Yep. And the reason that we're doing early space and why it's so important is that it actually allows us to skip all of Frozen Arteria. So it's a significant section of the game. Ooh, Shannon getting the...
And gets a nice Emmy, yeah.
Yeah.
Great speed boost, keeps it all the way. Yeah, Shannon will be making up a bit of time there. If you can get out of the room, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so Shannon does have the fact that he didn't die to the blue Emmy. So
nice speed there from Fortify, flying through those rooms.
Yeah. Shannon opting to open up the charge door from underneath. I'm not sure if that really saves a lot of time. Okay, good.
It can,
does get the shine spark
without stopping. It can be risky though if you don't open it and then you slide under.
Yeah.
So the reason they open that door is so the Emmy kind of is set up in a better way. It comes from... we're kind of helping the Emmy out, you know. So now it comes out of there, or it should.
Yeah, Fortify is flying through this game.
Zoom, and yeah, these sections are like just so much fun as well. Using flash here, speed booster, zooming across the planet here. So this is quite an interesting part. So Fortify's doing another water bomb jump just to get up here, and he's going to sort of ride these waves to get up to that ledge there. Just getting a little bit more height with each jump, and that's very smooth. Gets up.
Yeah, third jump is really good. Yeah, the way that the game works, from my understanding, is that the game wants you to grab up to ledges, and so it does kind of force Samus up closer to a ledge if you're near it, and so it just kind of lifts you up just a little bit if you're near a ceiling. And so we're just
keep grabbing all those ledges.
Yeah, so we're just kind of manipulating that little mechanic in order to get this underwater jump.
Which we have to do twice now. It's a bit weird with screw attack because it kind of looks different, but yeah, he's Fortify's up there, no worries.
Yeah, there is a way that you could actually do it in one jump, but it's not consistent.
Ooh, that would be scary if you fall down. You got shot space suit.
Okay.
Fortified zigzagging through that. It's kind of tricky platforming there. Nails it.
Yeah, that's very nice. Shannon gets a second time. Very nice. So Shannon's not out of this yet.
Yeah, would have gained a little bit of time in the ice Emmy, then a slight bit of time at the pseudo as well.
Yeah.
No, we still have more Emmys and boss fights to come. I love that setup, just the fact you can freeze that enemy. It's just so nice how this route.
Oh, I know, right? Almost as if it were intended. Yeah, so unfortunately, even though Gravity Suit is very close to where Screw Attack is, we actually have to go all the way around the entire world in order to get back to where Gravity Suit is.
It's like when you're trying to get that outfit you want, but the store is sold out, so you have to go to the one at the other side of town.
We have it here, or we have it at our other store, and it will take 6 to 8 weeks for us to deliver it to your house. Or you can go across town.
Are popular.
Yeah.
I think it sells more in the rainy part of town.
Ah, yes, of course. Oh, Shannon.
Shannon just hits that portion of it. You can just go the top way. Well, super clean movement there from Fortify. Getting through that
I got
room,
to charge the speed boost. There we go. Good job, Shannon. Let's hear it for some love for Shannon. You know, chat. We want to see this as a tight race as possible. Shannon's definitely giving it his all.
Shannon's yeah. Second try pseudo, there'd be a lot of pressure on that. Wouldn't want to lose more time, but just nailed that. Getting through these rooms just fine. Fortify's coming up to kind of a long series of speed boosting to get to gravity suit. So Block sets it up, and we just got to keep this as long as we can. Ooh!
Ooh. That's unfortunate.
Jinxed it, sorry Fortify. It's one of those tricks that it can be really costly if you have to retry it.
Yeah.
Because the only place to really set that up is at the top there. Ooh, there we go, very nice. He gets through.
Yeah.
Opted in to grab those, so he didn't get the Kraid missiles earlier, but he's opted in to grab these ones.
Which makes sense.
Samus doing some plumbing there.
Oh, Shannon. I think they must have hit space jump just a little too early.
Yeah, that can have sometimes. Oh, nice. Gets up there. It's very smooth though. Sometimes that happens to me while I jump. Like I'm not quite, don't quite have the height, but like you can still try and do it anyway, but you won't make it.
Yeah, and unfortunately it just eats your jump, especially when you're doing it on top of water. And then, yeah, this is the hardest underwater bomb jump in the game for some reason.
Yeah, it seems like that ledge is just so far away.
There we go. Gets a third try. Very nice.
Fortify lining up these robots very nicely.
Oh yes, very good robot manipulation right there.
Oh, that was a great fight. Yeah.
Yeah. Shannon opting to do the spark method. Probably doesn't want to do any more bomb jumps.
Yeah, don't blame him.
Oh no!
Well, unfortunate. Yeah, once you get screw attack, it kind of makes this harder, I think, because it's a little bit hard to judge where Samus kind of, like where your height actually is.
Yeah.
There we go, gets up.
Very nice, Shannon.
Yeah, Fortify heading into Golzuna.
Shannon opting a slightly different method for the pseudo. Gets it. And this is a very tricky room to navigate, but gets it.
Yeah, very smooth.
And
Fortify
just melting Golzuna. Wow.
Yeah. I like that strat he did there, just sort of jumping into the wall just to give himself a little bit more time to store the spark, because you don't really have that much room there. It can be tricky to nail the timing of that.
Yeah.
Oh, flawless crossbomb on screen. You love to see it.
I don't know. I just blacked out for a second. What room?
It's gone forever.
Good. Good
I've
riddance.
already forgotten. I'll erase it from my memory. Yeah, crossbombs are a nice little movement item to get you across like falling blocks, but you do have to be very careful with them.
Semperfi streaming the raid of 3. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. We've got a Thoha race between Fortify and Shannon.
Yep, this is the second round. Fortify gets the reverse grapple first try.
That's very nice.
Smooth movement through that.
Oh, and does the slide to avoid the laser blast.
Shannon descending this little maze here.
So Shannon does have an opportunity to make up some time with the Gravity Gauntlet. Oh, interesting. Fortify opted to jump to get over those mines. It's just...
Yeah, I've seen like looks every time I watch a runner go through there, I see like something slightly different.
Yeah.
Interesting how many strats you can do there.
Favorable enemy nice. Spawn. Oh, very
Super
nice
fast.
speed. Yeah.
Bouncing through those rooms. Yeah, sometimes a wave enemy can be right there and you have to be a bit careful.
Yeah, he opted to do the avoidance of the enemy in case it was still there. Shannon does get the spark keep. Those blocks on the floor. Alright, so Shannon does make up a little bit of time. And does pick up that missile plus tank.
Fortify coming into SQ with a little surprise for it.
Using it as a pogo stick. Did get the cross spawn. Oh, very nice.
Gets a 2 round. Super clean.
Yeah.
That was a very fast fight.
Shannon doing his own minor plumbing. So there is another missile plus tank in front of Shannon that is right there, but it would be optional for them because they already have 56 missiles.
Yeah, they're pretty much good to go on missiles. So sometimes it can just be a nice bit of safety if you do want to.
Yeah. Because
fire into Ravenbeak.
Yeah, phase 2 of Ravenbeak is pretty much the only reason why we still have 50 missiles, and it's because they are opting to skip it. It takes 50 missiles to take down Ravenbeak phase 2, but you're inevitably going to miss at least one missile.
Yeah, 60 missiles for me, missing 10 shots.
Yeah. So you can weave, but it does require very precise.
What if I'm melting his robos while Shannon fights the other double robos at the same time?
Yeah, unfortunately not getting the same manipulation.
He's got to be careful with his health.
Yeah. Oh, no, Shannon.
So that triple beam is just menacing. The robot's AI is just so good. Their aim is ridiculous.
So, fortunately, he could just restart the fight immediately. So let's see if we get a more favorable fight.
Unfortunately, getting the knockback on that counter there, but gets back up.
Yeah. So, ideally, you want to either be on the upper platform or on the far right platform, because at least you can then shoot both of them at the same time. Shannon opting to use screw attack since the robots are separated anyway, but unfortunately, still getting hit. Come on, Shannon. Oh, no.
That was rough. That was a very fast attack there.
Chat, please press F for Shannon. That was a robbery right there.
These robots can be super aggressive.
Yeah. There we go. Good job. That's a very much better manipulation of the robots.
I still got one down. Hopefully get some health drops from that. Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
We got Fortify going for the deep blue Emmy kill as well.
Oh, yes. Very nice. So this is actually something that I just recently learned, is deep blue. So what Fortify does is after you press the button in order to lower the water and drop the platform, is that you charge up the Omega Cannon again and then hit the button before you head down. And what that does is it stops the water from lowering any further. And because of that, for whatever reason, the Emmy moves slower, even though you would think it would have gravity suit, right?
It just has wave beam.
It just has wave beam. So it gives you, it's a lot easier, it's a larger window in order to go for the more plant strat, which is very difficult to pull off normally, and so it's just a little bit easier, though a bit slower.
We've got Shannon at Golzuna, charging his spark.
Shannon going for
very nice,
safer strat, but very nice.
Yeah, it gets the store. The main thing in this fight, you don't want to miss those sparks because it can start to spiral out of control.
X-Core not playing nice, but does eventually get the Shine Spark for the X-Core. So very nice from Shannon.
Clean fight there, yeah.
Fortify may be going for a PB at this point. Like, he's just flying.
Yeah. Face is looking hot. Oh, Shannon, I feel that. This room is very... Sometimes you just fall. That's my best way to describe that room.
Anyone from Mercury Steam watching, please delete that room immediately. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's just a bare room that's just white. It needs to go.
Fortify making short work of the Rojo Chozo there.
You call it the Rojo Chozo?
I believe that's red in Spanish.
Okay.
Fortify here is going to want to get some power bomb drops, so we're going to have to use more than 2. So I'm going to be shooting these robots, hoping for some good luck here. Oh, getting a bit scammed there.
Yeah, oh man.
Oh, still doesn't get, so you can get some in the next room, but it's going to be a bit slower.
Yeah. Fortify heading over to Golden Boy.
Kind of similar to the last one, but you just want to be careful you don't get killed. So it does a lot more damage. Making quick work of that. So just charge up the storm missiles as the Shozo is kind of yelling. But I don't think you can damage it while it does that.
Yeah, storm missiles is actually a relatively new strat. But yeah, we discovered just how quickly how much damage storm missile does in a very small amount of time. Especially while the shield is still up, you can charge them. I'm not sure if Fortify uses turbo, actually.
No, it doesn't.
No?
He's very good at mashing.
Shannon getting a little confused. I'm not sure what's going on.
Sometimes it'd be like that when there's an enemy approaching you.
Yeah. Maybe a little distracted or something.
It's a very clean power bomb job there, Fortify, flying through those rooms.
Alright, so at 116 they are facing Ravenbeak. Shannon doesn't get the pogo stick, but fortunately Screw Attack just completely trivializes SQ.
What if I go for the gold skip here? Oof.
Very
incredible.
Nice. So you can see Fortify is doing a little bit of manipulation to put Ravenbeak closer to this wall. Ravenbeak can only do 3 different attacks, and they're all very similar positioning-wise while up against this wall. So very nicely done by Fortify.
Throwing in some cross bombs here for some extra damage. Now he's going to power room the sun, as you do.
Yeah, unfortunate RNG from phase 3 really big. Ideally, you would want to get an early counter like this.
Yeah, this DL was a bit too late, so it's probably going to be faster. Just oh, very nice.
Yeah. So very nice from Fortify. That was very clean.
Look at this pace, 117 exiting Ravenbeak. That's good stuff.
Fortify is seconds behind his PB. Be very exciting to see another PB during this tournament. Meanwhile, Shannon is making his way over to Wave Enemy right now.
Yeah, you just love to see it. So far in this tournament, we've seen quite a few PBs, and runners kind of giving it their all in these races. It's really nice to see.
Absolutely. Did not get the speed keep, but still going very well on the escape.
Morph comes up there, yeah. Movement's looking good.
Will we get an Arc Spark from Fortify?
Ooh.
Doubt it, but
not sure.
Looked like he almost thought about it for a second.
I know that feeling, yeah. He's jumping there to avoid a spark cutscene as well.
Shannon opting to go for the more traditional enemy kill.
Yeah, this enemy kill is not that much slower, like 2 or 3 seconds slower, isn't it?
Yeah. So 119.36 for Fortify. Wow. Very nice.
Great on 119. Wow.
Its energy.
GG's to Fortify. We have our Shannon taking out the wave enemy, getting wave beam. It's funny how late we get some of these power-ups, like wave beam and power bombs, and then we just leave.
Yeah. GG's to Fortify. Shannon. Bring us home.
Breaking that block nice and fast. We just want to do that before that enemy starts shooting fire.
Exactly.
Love that elevator ambience. His Samus. The cool thing there, you see the Chozo warrior in the background, just like racing Samus into the room.
Yeah. Shannon's opting to continue using storm missiles. Yeah. Cleans it up very nicely.
Yeah, storm missiles can be nice if you just want to do a big shot.
Yeah, and this room in particular is just notorious for lagging and kind of messing up your mash.
Must be all that power of the red enemy. So powerful it lags the room. Now Samus has taken that power.
Has nothing to do with the enemy war.
No, it's a power bomb.
It's a power bomb.
It's radiating. See how Shannon goes here with the drops. Fortify got a bit unlucky with those power bomb drops. That'll be nice, Oh, he's making sure he gets those power bombs. Very nice.
Yeah. No shame in that.
As you can see, it makes this really nicely done.
Now it's Shannon's turn to face Golden Boy.
Racing it into the room while Shannon wins.
Yeah.
Too fast for that rope. Chozo. Yeah, similar method here with the storm missile at the start. You get around the shield and get the damage in while you can.
I think it's one hit away.
Well, very nice.
I think that may have been an extra.
Always run out of missiles. This will be another reason why you might want to grab another back in this loop if you like the storm.
Yeah, I think that was an extra charge, which is why he's running out of missiles.
Summit gets to sit down just before the end of the speed run. She's done a lot of work. Running very fast, grabbing a lot of ledges. I don't know if that looks like the most comfortable seat in the world, but maybe if you have a gravity suit on, it feels a bit better.
I can only imagine any seat is going to feel comfortable after running around like this, and then also having an arm cannon to carry it all the time.
Alright, Shannon goes into the final fight.
Good luck, Shannon. Shannon's opting for the 9+1 strat. Slight deviation, not too much.
Yeah, a little bit slower, but maybe a more consistent way to skip that gold phase. Takes out a bit of the flashing one.
Yeah, so
matching pretty quickly though.
Yeah, that you may want to look into whether they can use single gold strat. But essentially, 10 ice missiles will break Ravenbeak's shield, and so you do 9, and then just wait for the counter animation, and then hit everything for the 10th one.
Yeah, this melee is so nice. I remember when I first played Ravenbeak, I was just like space jumping around the whole level trying
to
yeah. But if you just melee to the side, you can get a nice position where Ravenbeak somehow misses. Can't quite get you there, so
having to do Ravenbeak in Dread mode, you have having to return back to those.
Oh yeah.
Though I have learned that if you can melee quick enough, you can usually avoid all of the hits, but it's not always
yeah.
So
I believe Tex has some consistent setups. It's still very scary though.
Yeah. Oh no, Shannon could have easily used that.
Yeah, that was a nice early count.
But good job using the iframes to avoid the charge blast. Same with
yeah, so like some of the other changes, you take less damage if you just bump into the Ravenbeak button. Ooh! Oh, nice. that Shine Spark always gets me.
Yeah.
And we are out of here. Very nice. Yeah, whenever I see Ravenbeak do that Shine Spark, I have Dread Mode flashbacks.
Oh, I know.
So wait, there's one more block. So here Shannon's just waiting a little bit just so it moves close to the center faster.
Yeah, it's a damage check, so as long as you do enough damage, you will kill him. But he'll continue to push against the beam until he gets to a certain point. So it actually saves you 8 seconds by waiting.
That's a lot of time.
Yeah. I actually had to time it myself. I wonder how much time this actually takes. Quite a bit. Samus actually cannot get hurt in this form. So the Hyper Beam just destroying enemies is kind of gravy.
Oh, nice hit to see through all that. That was beautiful.
Yeah, that was close. Oh no!
Yeah, I missed that.
All right, 130-30 for Shannon. GG's. All right. So let's see if we can get both runners in here for a quick commentary, and then I don't know about you, Grub Dog, but I feel like doing another. How about you?
I would love to.
All right. So hopefully everyone will stick around because we have yet another race coming up for No Major Glitches. So I see we have Fortify in the setup room. Shannon, are you going to be able to join us?
I love how this end credits music is kind of like really optimistic, even though we just blew up a planet. It's like, great job done, Samus.
Yeah. So I see Johnny's reloading. Not sure if that's Shannon. I'm gonna bring Fortify up here. Fortify, how are you?
I am doing well. How are you guys?
Hey, great. That was amazing to watch. GG's on the 119. What a mad lad.
Thank you. I looked back at it at the time. This is only 5 seconds slower than my normal mode PB. So I think if I hadn't died to both of those Emmys, I think this might have been like a low 118, high 117. So
yeah, it's looking very good, and you did a great job recovering from that as well.
Yeah, I just didn't get my spin falls down for the green Emmy and died in the same melee down again.
So you got Adam Skip, both Adam Skip and Space Pseudo pretty quickly. Like, you know, how were you feeling during those?
My Adam Skips have been like off the charts good right now. Like I feel really good about my Adam Skips at the moment. So the Adam Skip, I was pleased that it didn't take more than 3 tries. But my Space Pseudo normally is very, very consistent, and right now, like, it's like not being consistent. So I was really happy with the 3rd try.
Okay. So I'm gonna assume Johnny's reloading bench is Shannon.
Yeah, that's me.
How are you doing? GG's, man.
Hey, thanks very much. A few trouble spots, but you know, overall this wasn't bad for me.
Yeah. What did you think overall of the run?
Well, I had good Adam Skip, good space jump. You know, all that stuff went okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was I died to the robots a couple times because, well, I'm trying to get switched over from screw attack to a mashing strategy and just haven't got it down yet. That's kind of my problem right now is I've been watching so many runs that my head is completely full of new stuff I want to try.
Yeah.
I've been there.
That's the greatest thing about this tournament. Thanks to all the runners and organizers, because just as a research tool to try and figure out what's best and what's working for people, like this is invaluable.
Oh, absolutely. And I think every one of us have been better for this tournament because it puts us all into one thing. It's pushing us to all be better and introducing us to new strategies and new mechanics.
And yeah, I learned something watching your run, Shannon. You did one of the slide jumps without a cloak. I didn't even know you could do that without cloaking. So just entering Cataris. Or Dairon, sorry.
Yeah, there have been a couple of the diagonal jumps as well. It's like with the Pro Controller, it's really hard for me to get on that right stick to activate cloak. So I was just trying it without it, and I kind of got something that works. Yeah.
Yeah, even I've been learning a lot. Like the speed keep on the way to the yellow teleporter to get to the screw attack. Yeah, I recently incorporated that into the run. So definitely been learning a lot.
Yeah, Shannon, we were actually commenting. I don't know if you were listening in or anything, but we were commenting that you might be very close to doing single gold skip for Ravenbeak with your mash.
Yeah, I've not really been sure. Like the 9+1 or whatever that I use kind of works for me, and I've been like all of my effort has gone into trying to improve my movement a little bit. So a lot of my boss strategies are just lagging way behind. That was the first time I've ever hit a 4-spark on what's his face.
Oh, on Golzuna?
Yeah, that was very
that was very clean.
Wow. Congrats doing that live as well.
It was a little bit ugly at parts, but like, that 4th spark, I can never get it to store. So, just slowly working on things. Long list of things to work on.
All right. Well, so Fortify, this is your first win for the bracket. So you'll be facing up against Duplain. Do you have any thoughts? Have you seen them run?
I haven't seen too many of their runs. I know we were in some qualifiers together, but like that's about as much of my extent of that knowledge ends. So I'll have to do a little bit of a dig-in to find some, but it should be a great race. Hopefully I can perform like I did today.
Yeah. And Shannon, we're not sure who your next opponent will be. It will either be Naru or Mr. Drag. So I'm looking forward to seeing that as well.
Yeah, hopefully a more competitive matchup.
Yeah, it's just the nature of these kinds of brackets. But you did do a great job though. 130 is a really respectable time.
Appreciate that very much.
Yeah, no, it was still great to watch. Like there were parts of the run where you actually did catch up occasionally, so it wasn't.
Yeah, there definitely were.
Race, actually.
Yeah. Well, is there anything else that either one of you would like to say before we sign out?
Not on my part. I mean, thanks to everyone for organizing it. Thanks to Shannon for coming out and being communicative with the scheduling and all that good stuff. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun doing this, despite despite my stream last night and my practice last night. I've been having a lot of fun grinding the game. So,
yeah.
GG's again.
Yeah, and congratulations to Fortify. Thanks for everything. Thanks for the comms. Thanks for the tournament. It's great. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I can't wait to go back and listen to the VOD.
Well, it was a real pleasure commentating for you both. And
yeah, you both gave us some great gameplay. But
everyone, if you haven't gotten your fill of Metroid Dread, please stick around because we have a Mockin showdown between 3 and 3 and Arc Andy coming up in about 20 minutes. So
yeah, that'll be a really good one.
That's going to be very hype, yeah. And they might be doing a different route. Pretty sure they will be doing the short boost route. So
yeah,
if you want to see what that's all about, stick around.
Yeah, and especially if you're not sick of the dulcet tones of Grub Dog and Oso. But with that, Grub Dog, would you like to sign us out? I know I've been talking a lot.
Yep. Well, thanks again, everyone. Thanks everyone for watching as well. We love you all, and we will see you next mission.